I'll say this up front so you're not waiting for a twist. There's no happy ending to this one. This is a sad piece, and it stays that way all the way through. A while back, a customer came to me wanting something made for his father, a man who's given his whole working life to the army. That kind of career, you don't just serve, you lose people along the way. And a few years ago, his family lost someone else too, his niece, 4 years old. There's nothing I can paint that fixes that. All I could do was try to hold it properly. Every piece like this starts the same way, black. It's the hardest color to get right because there's nowhere to hide a mistake. Feels about right, honestly. Grief doesn't come with an undo button either. These men, marching, I didn't want them heroic. I wanted them tired. Heads down, packs on, walking toward whatever's next. Because that's closer to what he described to me. Not stories of glory, just long roads and the man who never made it back down them. Lest we forget. 3 words carrying a lot of weight on this helmet. It's not a slogan to me, it's an instruction. Don't forget the man. Don't forget why he carries himself the way he does. Don't forget, even on the days it would be easier to. The aircraft overhead, some sharp and close, others barely a shape in the cloud. That's deliberate. From the ground, that's often all people would have seen of the ones who didn't make it back. A silhouette, and then nothing. Right in the middle of the stars, there's a cross. Small, easy to miss if you're not looking for it, but every silhouette on this helmet is walking toward that exact spot. That's not accidental. That's where a lot of these stories end. Not a victory, a cross, among a field of stars, same as the rows you'd find in any war cemetery. And then there's the other side of this helmet. Harder to paint if I'm honest. A little girl, 4 years old, standing under the same stars, looking up at a horse made out of cloud. Some things aren't for fixing, they're for carrying. That's what this piece is. Something for one man to carry, so he isn't carrying it completely alone. When he puts this on, he's not wearing a design. He's wearing the man who never came home and a little girl who never got the chance to grow up. Lest we forget. All of them. What's left now is the final coat. Then you'll see it finished. Stay with me for that. If this is the kind of work you want to see more of, I post the process here weekly, start to finish. Subscribe if you want to be there for the next one. And if this one meant something to you, press the like button. Helps it reach the people it's meant for.